Yo, check. Welcome. If it's working, I'm not sure if it's working or not. Let me know if it's working. In the chat, welcome. Welcome. This is Michael Franklin. Welcome to Michael Franklin Jr. Live, the podcast. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know if everything is working right, if you can see me. Yo, check it out. Anybody there? I got a lot to talk about today. So I'm just checking to see if anybody's there, anybody can see me. I am live today, Thursday night. I want to talk about mental health issues, and what people think about mental health issues, and what people don't know about mental health issues. So let me get everything else set up for a minute. If you're here, like and subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that notification bell so you can get updates anytime I go live or anytime I'm doing anything. So I'm gonna hit this record button real quick on my podcast. Alright, so hello everybody. This is Michael Franklin Jr. This is Jr.com or Michael Franklin Jr. Live. So I wanted to talk about some issues that I found with a podcast that I was watching online, where they was talking about, I know it's a lot of noise in the background, but don't mind it. It's people at the house, hanging out in the living room, so don't mind about that. But I was watching a podcast where they was talking about the mental health issues. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell for any new podcast that I'm gonna be doing. You get access to it. But like I said, I was watching a podcast. I'm not gonna really mention the podcast. I may leave a link in the description about the podcast. But they was talking about mental health issues, and they was talking about the medication that goes along with the mental health issues, which I believe is Valium, and they have another medication that kind of messes people up. But what they were saying was the kid who was on the medication said it made him feel like a zombie, and to the point where he felt like he was not in his body. And I really think that he was not inside his body. The medication had him to where he was not there no more. So because he said he wanted to get up and shake his dad's hand, and he felt like he did get up and shake his dad's hand, but his body didn't move. And so that's an out of body experience. That's something I really believe that that's an out of body experience. If you in your mind you get up and go do something, but your body never moves. So that's because I know our mind can separate from our body. So our mind separates from our body in the end when we lose our body. So I know that's something that can happen. But they was also talking about a level of hereditary schizophrenia, and to where people begin to hear voices. They hear voices talking to them and telling them to do bad stuff. And these are the podcast was actually some Christian people talking about it. Well, it's not really Christian people, but people who believe in God, people who believe in the spiritual realm, and people who believe in the doctrine, the gospel. And the thing that they didn't mention which was evil spirits. Because as a person who believes in God, you believe in God and the Bible and what happens in the devil and demons and angels and all of that type of stuff. So when you hear voices, and there's not a lot of people who hear voices, but there's certain people that can hear voices, that hear the actual demons whispering in their ear and telling them what to do, telling them to do bad stuff. Um, there's some people can't hear it, but some people can. So when you see these people on the corners that are fighting and talking to themselves or talking to somebody that you don't think is there, um, there it's not something that you can get rid of with medication. That takes you God to get rid of that. That takes Jesus to get rid of that. To where you can get rid of those demons, but you have to fight to get rid of those demons. So when people are dealing with schizophrenia, feeling like there's someone else in their body, or somebody's inhabiting their body, that's demonic possession. So there's no way that you can, there's no way that people can feel like there's something else in their body. Um, I know people believe in all type of stuff. They believe in aliens, and they believe that they can leave this planet and all of that type of stuff. Um, so there. I don't believe in most of that stuff, but I know that there's spirits and there's evil spirits and there's demons and there's angels and there's God because I'm a I hear the things that people are saying, and it just doesn't sound right to me. Especially coming from a person who believes in God, to try to say that, they mentioned a whole lot of different things. That the only thing that they didn't mention was the people that are hearing these voices are possibly possessed by demons, or they can hear evil spirits. Because anything that tells you to try to do something wrong, um, that's an evil spirit. Anytime somebody tells you to try to do something wrong, that's evil. Period. And there are spirits that are behind that. So that's one of the things I wanted to come and talk about, and just tell people that about the podcast that I watched, and they talked about generational, like they talked about the kid's father was the same way. And if they would have been able to handle the kid's father's mental issues, then they would know how to handle the kid. But they start saying that the kid is crazy. Uh, a lot of people say that people are crazy when they have mental health issues. They try to put them in a psychiatric ward, or try to feed them medicine, and but the pharmaceutical companies is on the same team as the demons. So when they try to feed you pharmaceuticals to get rid of demons, it's not gonna work. They may leave for a little while, but they're gonna come back. Just like in the drugs, and what they do, they give to people the Valium. They give people. I forgot the name of the other drug. I'll look it up and share it with you guys later. There's another drug that they give people that we were just talking about earlier. Um, but they try to drug people up and get them out of their mind, so that they feel like that's gonna either get rid of the demons or whatever. And it doesn't. They end up coming back even stronger sometimes, and affecting the people in the same way. So you can't really deal with mental health issues by dealing with pharmaceutical companies, because basically trying to kick a demon out by using witchcraft. That is that's crazy. That's retarded. And then also, uh, even going to church. Going to church, I heard a lot where they say going to the doctor. Um, the well, I know that the Bible says when you're sick, you should go to the elders of the church and try to have them pray over you so you can be well. I don't see nowhere in the Bible where it says go to a doctor and get some medication. If you can find that somewhere in the Bible, please show it to me. Share it with me. I would really love to see that, but I don't know that I have not seen that anywhere. So, and people will argue you down and say that doctors were put here by God to give us medicine and all that type of stuff. The Bible doesn't say anything about that. It says we were given, the hierarchy we were given was prophets, elders, bishops. The offices of the church is what God has given us. God did. I don't think God really gave us doctors. If you can show me somewhere where it says that in the Bible, then I don't have no choice but to believe what they say. But I've never read that. I've never read that the Bible say if you get sick, go to the doctor and get some medication and go pick it up at CVS. I've never read that. Just like even doing whatever drugs, whatever kind of drugs that you do. The only drug that is condoned or that God said that you can drink is wine. He said, have some wine for your stomach, for your frequent stomach aches. And I think